Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to talk about the recent fitness updates regarding Ansu Fati. Then later down this video, we are going to be talking about Dembele, a player that has not been used a lot under Ronald Koeman in the past 4 to 5 games. And we are going to be assessing just why Dembele has been seeing less minutes under Ronald Koeman. So if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. We do talk about Barcelona in every video. I'm happy that you guys are here. Welcome to the family and let's get to it. But first, I do want to talk about our sponsors for today. And that is the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app has always been considered as the best football app you could find within the App Store. If you are a general fan, you would be updated when it comes to any team you would like to see, and you would also be receiving some live updates, whether they have gone up in the league, whether a player within that specific team that you do support have scored, they will be notifying you. And if you are a Barcelona fan, right, for the majority of us here, we would be able to see where Barcelona do stand on the league table, the transfer news, who scored within a specific game, and the stats of the player. All of this is going to be in one app, and the best thing from all of this is that this app is free. The only thing you do have to do is go into the description box that I do have down below. There's going to be a link. You would be able to click that link, then download the app, pick your desired team, and then turn on the notifications. And so again, the link is going to be placed on the description box down below. And I also do want to thank the OneFootball app for supporting a content creator. But now let's get back into the video. So first, I do want to talk about Ansu Fati. And it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Ansu Fati has undergone another arthroscopy at the end of March. Another operation isn't ruled out if the therapy does not work. So many sources have claimed that arthroscopy is not a major surgery. It is just simply examining what is going on within the knee. But overall, right now, Ansu Fati is in a phase where they are putting heavy load on his practices. And to see if his knee can handle the heavy load that could be required once he does come back and play on the pitch. He is in that testing phase to see if Ansu Fati is experiencing any injuries, but he has not gone through a major second surgery yet. We should expect to hear in about 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 weeks on what could happen with Ansu Fati and his knee. Does he need that second major surgery? Yes or no? And the main reason why I do want to bring this up is because I think that when it comes to Ansu Fati's return, it is long overdue. I remember about 4 to 5 months ago, many sources were claiming that Ansu Fati was going to come back in either the end of March or the beginning of April. And now that we are here in the beginning of May, now we are hearing that it could take another 2 or 3 weeks in order to understand just where Ansu Fati is at. So when it comes to the length of the therapy or the return date of Ansu Fati finally coming back on the pitch, that is very unknown at the moment. And I believe that the fact that we are hearing that everything is very unknown and we do not know when Ansu Fati is going to come back, this is going to cause a lot of stress for the coaches, the players, the Barcelona fans like you and me, and maybe even the player himself, because the return date continues to be pushed further and further. And that is very concerning. But as of now, one of the greatest responsibilities the medical staff need to do with Ansu Fati is to just simply take care of this player and not rush Ansu Fati in any competition. Because I think that with Ansu Fati having this amount of potential, there was no way this medical staff would take the approach of fast forwarding Ansu Fati's recovery. So when it comes to this current season, he is going to be 100% out for this current season. He will not be playing no more for the 2020-2021 season. And then as for the Euro, right? The Euros is coming back in this coming summer of 2021 and Spain will be within that competition. Could we see Ansu Fati participate in the Euros? I do not think so. I think that there is a 60 to 70% chance that he will not be able to participate. And it's very unfortunate to know this, right? Because to be honest, if Ansu Fati is not going to come back until the end of May, and then you have the idea of trying to place Ansu Fati in the Euros by the beginning of June, that would not be the greatest idea. And again, it's very unfortunate because Ansu Fati was supposed to be the face of the Spanish national team for the Euros. We have seen Luis Enrique add a great emphasis on Ansu Fati and him playing as the main attacker for the Spanish front line. So we are going to have to see a miracle when it comes to Ansu Fati and his knee. If there is a report that does come out tomorrow stating that Ansu Fati's knee is very well and that he should be 100% fit in about 3 or 4 weeks, then yes, there is a possibility. But as of now, seeing how things are going, there is going to be a possibility that Ansu Fati will not participate in the Euros. And again, that's unfortunate because for a young player like him who's only 18 years old, when you have the chance to represent your national team in a very big stage such as the Euros, these are the type of competitions that make a player, that shows the world that this is the type of quality this young player does have. So assuming that Ansu Fati will not be 100% fit until the beginning of June, I do think that the recovery plan should be this. He should recover and take all summer to better his knee and not participate in any competition. And then by the end of the summer, by the time Barcelona do come back and they play the preseason, then yes, we should implement Ansu Fati from the very beginning of Barcelona's preseason. And then we do have the last few details regarding Ansu Fati's potential surgery, and it says here, according according to Javi Miguel, if another surgery is performed, it won't be done by Dr. Ramon, but by French surgeon Bernard Sautet. And that is it, right? That is the latest details regarding Ansu Fati's recovery. There is not a lot of optimism within his recovery and him playing with the Spanish national team, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything does go well, and hopefully Ansu Fati does come back as soon as possible, because the world is waiting. And then moving on towards the next topic, and we are going to be talking about Dembele. Now, Dembele in this current season, he has shown massive improvements from being capable to play as a number 9 to progressing the ball forward effectively and then scoring in crucial matches. Dembele has shown all of that throughout this current season. But in the past 4 to 5 games, Dembele has not been used as much as he used to compared to the beginning of this year. His role has massively dropped, and if we were to look at the past 4 games on just how much Dembele has played on the field, we can see here that against Athletic Club, he has only played a total of 5 minutes. Against Villarreal, he has only played a total of 60 minutes. And then against Granada, which was the game that we did lose, Dembele did play a total of 23 minutes. And then going into the most previous game that Barcelona has played, which was against Valencia, Dembele did not participate at all in that game. And that is going to be the question. What is going on? What is going on with Dembele and Ronald Koeman? And I think that there are 3 very big reasons on why Dembele is not playing and has been experiencing less minutes. Point number 1, the 3-5-2 does not allow as many attackers compared to the 4-3-3. And let me explain. I do believe that this formation that greatly does benefit FC Barcelona is not favorable for the profiles like Dembele. Because let's just say we place Dembele on the right wing position, which is his natural role. When it comes to the 3-5-2 formation and seeing what Ronald Koeman does demand from a right winger on a 3-5-2 system, that winger will need great defensive capabilities. And if we were to talk about Dembele being assigned that role, there's 2 reasons why he would not be able to display those type of duties and what Ronald Koeman does demand. It is because of his work rate. We know Dembele, his work rate when it comes to tracking back and then moving forward to attack and then going back and to defend, his work rate is pretty low. And then there is another reason. If he were to play in that position, knowing that he will be running back and forth, there is going to be a potential risk that Dembele could be experiencing an injury because the load is just too much when it comes to Dembele playing in that right wing position. We have seen how Serginho Dest had to run back and forth. So because that role does not necessarily suit Dembele on a 3-5-2 system, one of the positions that he could take, and we have been seeing, is the front 2. But this is going to lead me towards point number 2, and that is that if we were to use Dembele in that front 2, it would be very difficult for Dembele to actually be placed within that position because of the emergence of Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann in the past 5 games, he has scored a total of 5 goals and provided 1 assist. He is on a roll. He is on his A game. And this is something that we cannot argue against, because if he is scoring these type of goals and providing these type of assists, not only is he doing that, but he is providing these goals and assists in very crucial moments in the game. And this is exactly why Barcelona did pay a total of 100 million euros for this player, is to come in situations such as these. We are finally starting to see what we have paid for. Yes, did it come very late in Griezmann's career with Barcelona? It did. But at the end of the day, now that we have this moment, now that we have this version of Antoine Griezmann, it will be extremely hard for Ronald Koeman to say, let's place Griezmann on the bench and place Dembele. And not even that, if we were to look at what Messi and Antoine Griezmann is creating on the field, the duo almost seems non-negotiable, something that I did explain in my previous videos. The duo between Griezmann and Messi is something that not players can do with Lionel Messi. And Antoine Griezmann, seeing how he understands what Messi wants to do within the box or outside the box, you just cannot take a player like that away from the field. And ultimately, that is going to be Dembele's biggest mountain to climb, is the fact that Griezmann is clicking. He wants to win the league with Barcelona, and he does want to take a major part of this potential win. Now, here's the thing. This is only happening, the only reason why Dembele is finding it hard to break through that starting 11 because of Antoine Griezmann, it is because of the 3-5-2 formation. We would not be having this problem if we were to go in a 4-3-3. We could put Griezmann on the left, Messi in the middle, and Dembele on the right. Or maybe it could be Griezmann in the middle, Messi on the right, and Dembele on the left. This problem is only happening because Ronald Koeman greatly prefers the 3-5-2 formation. But if we were to switch the 3-5-2 formation, I don't think that it would be beneficial for Barcelona as a collective overall, because Barcelona as a collective under a 3-5-2 system does work very well. When it comes to the defensive reinforcements, Barcelona do display that much better in this system. When it comes to controlling the midfield, seeing the amount of midfielders that are within the field, Barcelona do highly benefit from that. And at the end of the day, football is always going to be this. It is much better to have a collective performance than a individual performance. We know Dembele can perform as a 9 right next to Lionel Messi. But if we start to see Barcelona perform as a collective and we see them produce results like we have seen against Valencia, it is non-negotiable. And then the last possible reason, it is going to be about Dembele's recent injury. It is said here, according to Marta from Tot Costa, from the dressing room, it is believed that Dembele isn't playing as much as of late due to the problems he has near the pubis. At the moment, Koeman is following the medical advice to rest him as much as possible and play him whenever necessary. And again, that is going to be the final reason on why Dembele is experiencing less minutes. It is because the injury that he has encountered is starting to become a huge concern. It was said a couple of weeks ago that the pubis injury was not that serious and that he should expect to come in no time. But now we are here, right? Now Dembele is experiencing this injury to the point where he has only been playing about a total of 55 minutes within the past 4 to 5 games. And even then, right, once Dembele does recover from the pubis injury and he is all 100% fit, it is going to be extremely hard and difficult for Dembele to find a spot within the starting 11. But hopefully Dembele does recover from here. Hopefully he does get better and come back stronger than ever and display good performances under Ronald Koeman. So this is a very strange situation because I think that Dembele is a great player, and right now there are reports that are stating that Barcelona want to extend Dembele's contract for an extra 3 to 4 years. And they have also stated that Barcelona, Laporta, really do favor this young Frenchman. And the fact that we are seeing Ronald Koeman not rely on Dembele in the most crucial part of the season, and seeing how Dembele is experiencing many injuries within one season, it is getting extremely difficult to count on this player. There is going to be questions when it comes to the renewal of Dembele because Barcelona is going to have to question and say, are we really going to utilize this player greatly in the next season? Is he going to play an important role alongside Lionel Messi, Pedri, and Frankie de Jong? And then Dembele is also going to have to question at that moment, am I going to be seeing minutes? Does Barcelona actually value me like Barcelona do state? Is this renewal worth it? So it is something to think about, right? Because I think that right now, Ronald Koeman is trying to find out what is the strongest preferred starting 11. What could bring me the results? And as of now, it really does seem like Dembele is not within that picture. But that's going to be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.